Coach Ryan, what was the reaction around campus and in your community when you came back with a piece of that Big Ten title? Obviously, you talked about a half a century or more before that, since that's happened. I know you enjoyed it when it happened, but what was it like when you went home?
It's been pretty amazing. You know, the emails are blowing up, the text messages are blowing up, and I think the entire group, the entire team, has an understanding that listen, we wrestle for ourselves, but there's always something bigger. And to not have a Big Ten championship in a state like Ohio, with coaches that are outstanding, tons of young wrestlers in the state, it was nice to finally put an end to that drought.
And I don't know if you can answer this question, but I mean, what's Logan Stieber meant to the Ohio State program, and actually what's he meant to this specific team of Ohio State Buckeyes?
Yeah, the interesting thing about obviously Logan is Logan was the guy that led his high school team in Monroeville to their first ever state championship as a school. They haven't won it since. They didn't win it before. He just has a way of leading others around him in a very natural way. So I'm not surprised Logan is in the position he's in right now, and he's just been a great leader for us. A great leader.
Now, you wouldn't be here without freshmen stepping up.
Sure.
You had a true freshman. You had a couple of redshirt freshmen, but guys that came in with pretty high regards, but they had to actually prove it this year. Talk about how tough and just what remarkable people these freshmen you have that might help your team win.
Yeah, they're amazing students. They love the sport, right? But they're amazing students in the classroom. They're great people. Nathan Tomasello's got a 4.0. He won 4 state titles. He won 3 junior national titles. But to your point, Bo Jordan won 4 state titles and came in as the number one recruit in the country. Kyle Snyder, unbeaten in high school, comes in as the number one recruit in the country. But to your point, we still haven't seen them deal with the rigors of a college season, of a Big Ten season. High school season for them most likely was one event a year when you've really got to get up and be at your very best, and compete to your potential. So, they learned a lot during the year. And we're going to see how much they learned here. I really think our schedule, the difficulty of the schedule, the training partners, I think these are people that really improved, and we're hoping, right, that improvement, a national championship, is the end result of 3 phenomenal freshmen, Logan Stieber, and then of course his brother Hunter, who's at the mindset now of wrestling all the way through the tournament.
You guys have a great coaching staff, but you also have one of the strongest regional training centers in the country. And you have guys like Tervel Delagnev and Reese Humphrey, and over the course of the years, multiple other guys that have Olympic goals that have been part of the Ohio State wrestling scene and having impact on the young athletes. How have they made a difference, especially if your team's able to win this time, in the development of the young men that are wrestling here at NCAAs?
Yeah, so I think obviously, anytime you're around good people, they rub off on you, right? As parents, we hunger that our children choose the right environment to be around. So for us, a Tervel Delagnev, to have him in the room is absolutely priceless, not only because of his skill, his knowledge of the sport, but really because of the person that he is. People are attracted to him because of the way he thinks and the way he lives. So JD's the same way. Incredible faith. He's a guy that you can lean on. We're just in a really fortunate situation that we can raise the funds and have the people around that we do outside the program from a regional training center standpoint.
3 of the 5 coaches we just had interviewed, their schools had never won an NCAA title. Yeah. There's only been about 10 or 11 or 12. Sure. It's such a small group of colleges that have been in this position. What would it mean to you personally and to your university if you guys made the goal and achieved the mission this weekend?
I think sports are about they're about a lot of things, right? But one of them is that you take people away from the struggles they currently have, right? And they're allowed to just drift off into a place that is just really fulfilling. And we want this national championship for all of those who are uplifted by amazing performances, right? And that's our entire state, the coaches of the state, the parents, the faculty. Just there's so many people that for just a little while, right, for a little while, you're taken away from the rigors of life and you get to raise your hands for somebody else. And we want it bad.
Well, Coach, thank you very much. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot.